Hi everyone, I'm Jenna and this is Learn Academic English. On this channel, I help English learners like you who want to take their English to the next level. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you 3 super common, useful adverbs that every English learner needs to know. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a like, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you want more lessons like this one. And if you're interested in taking online classes with me, check the description box below for more information. Okay, let's get into those 3 adverbs. The first adverb is totally. Totally. You probably already know the adverb totally. It means completely or fully. Notice that in American English, we often pronounce it totally with the second T pronounced as a fast D.
Totally.
Totally.
That's because the T comes between 2 vowels and the syllable before, totally, is stressed. I have a whole video about how to pronounce T between vowels if you'd like to learn more, and I'll link it above. Let's look at some examples of the adverb totally in sentences. It can be used to modify a verb. I totally agree. It can also be used to modify an adjective. Los Angeles is totally different from New York. It's not easy to learn a totally new language. And it can be used to modify another adverb, although that's not that common with this one. And, of course, we can use totally as an answer to a question. Are you ready to go to Disneyland? Totally. Are you excited about the party? Totally. That would be used to emphasize a strong yes.
Ready?
Totally.
Totally different.
I totally agree.
Number 2, practically. Practically. Practically has a different meaning from the word practice and practical. Practically means almost, and we use this all the time in speaking. Like totally, practically can be used to modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb, or it can be used as the answer to a question. Let's see some examples. I can practically see them from here. That means I can almost see them. Maybe I can't see them completely, but I can almost see them. Finally, the workday's almost over and I'm practically finished with this project. I'm not finished yet, but I'm almost finished. I'm practically finished. They see each other practically every day. Do they see each other every day? No, but almost every day. Are you done yet? Practically. That means I'm almost done.
Are practically brothers?
Yes, we eat there practically every day.
Nobody knows. It changes practically every day.
And number 3, literally. Literally. Like totally, literally has a T between 2 vowels and the syllable before is stressed. Literally. So that T sounds like a D. But if you prefer to say literally, that's okay too.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally, it's especially used by young people nowadays, but the adverb literally has 2 meanings. Let's look at the first meaning. The first meaning is to emphasize when something is true, especially a number. So this happens when the information that you say might seem surprising or it might seem like it's not true, but you want to emphasize that it's true. For example, the Olympic Games were watched by literally billions of people. So maybe if I think about it, I say, wow, billions of people, that's a lot of people. So I'm going to add the word literally to emphasize that that number is true. John and I have literally nothing in common. That's to emphasize that we have nothing in common.
It is literally always someone's birthday.
It is literally nationwide.
And number 2. Number 2 is a little bit tricky, but number 2 is in a literal sense or to refer to the original or true meaning of a word. This is used a lot in English because, as you know, we use a lot of idiomatic language in English, and that means that words or expressions can have more than one meaning. So sometimes we need to use the adverb literally to emphasize that we are talking about the true or original meaning of a word or expression. Okay, I'm going to give you an example, and it's a little bit silly because it probably would never happen in real life, but it's not easy to think of a natural example with literally. And I think you're going to understand the meaning from this example. So in English, we have an idiom that says, I have a frog in my throat. I have a frog in my throat. What does it mean to say, I have a frog in my throat? It means that my voice is raspy, like that. I have a frog in my throat. Is there literally a frog in my throat? Is there really a frog in my throat? No, we use this in the idiomatic meaning. But let's say, for example, I actually have a frog, like the animal. I have a frog in my throat. That would never happen. But if it did, I could say, help, I have a frog in my throat. And then I could say, literally, I have a frog in my throat. We often use literally with the verb take, to take something literally. That means to interpret what someone says literally.
You're taking it too literally.
You can't take it literally, okay?
To help you understand literally and totally and practically, I'll leave some examples in the description box below. And as always, I'll leave a question that you can use to practice with me in the comments. Be sure to let me know if you have questions, and I look forward to seeing you back here next time. Take care.